most of us that think about leadership, it's all about leading others, right? What can you do to improve yourself so that you can lead others? But one of the things that you talk about is self-leadership. And why do you think self-leadership is so important, even pre and now pandemic?
Yeah, in general, Mark, self-leadership is understanding your identity and comparing it to your reputation and the reputation you want or you don't want, and then making observations about that and adjusting. It's kind of like standing up on the balcony and watching yourself down on the dance floor below. You have to have an awareness of how you move and interact with the rest of the corporation and the company around you. And it's so incredibly important because it starts from a base of self-awareness, and you can't really lead others until you've done a quality job leading yourself. And what I mean by that, some of the tenets of self-leadership, Marker, to live your values each and every day, know what they are and live them. That's self-leadership. Moving towards purpose, a higher order reason for why you're doing what you're doing, something that's not about you, but that's about everyone around you. The ability to learn, to be present, to reflect on your experiences and to adapt. That's self-leadership. And once you're able to do that, those around you can really sense that you're on a self-improvement journey. And if they know you're committed to improving yourself and being the best version of yourself that you can be, it buys you an incredible amount of credibility that you are now ready to help lead them to become the best version of themselves. So it's the first stop for any leader, really. And one of the great things, I'm very proud about with leading from the middle is it really helps you to make observations about yourself and determine whether or not you're being the kind of leader that you can be from the center of an organization, whether or not you're leading up to your boss and down to your employees and across to your peers, especially the ones over whom you have no formal influence, whether or not you're doing that as best as you can. And it requires, a real dedication to self-awareness and self-leadership. So yeah, excellent question.
No, I totally agree with you. And there's a host of tools out there, right? There's the DISC profile and Myers-Briggs and all those sorts of things that help you learn more about yourself. Talk to us a little bit about your founding of this company, Profound Performance, if I have that correct.
You got it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I left Procter & Gamble 5 years ago, and I left just so proud of all my accomplishments and all that I had done, but really with a burning desire, Mark, to broaden my platform for making a difference with the spoken and the written word. So I launched Profound Performance, which is a company that allows me, and it's a shell within that I get a chance to do keynoting, training, workshops. I teach courses on LinkedIn. I do some small amount of consulting, but most of my work is really from the stage, whether the stage is literally in front of, thousands of people, which is less and less now with the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Or whether it's thousands of people through video, or whether it's through courses, or whether it's through my writings and the articles that I post on my blog and through LinkedIn. And I try to influence that way. And Profound Performance is the company that helps me put a face to the world. If people want to see what that looks like, they can check it out at scottmautz.com. That's where I have all my training and services, the talks I give, the books I write, the articles I write. You learn more about leading from the middle, the book, and the keynote there as well.